Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Mystic Mim Tarot. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. I just want to thank everyone who has liked, shared my videos and subscribed to my channel. I can't believe that I have 15,000 subscribers now. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. Thank you for your continued love and support. Today I'm doing a reading from the masculine to the divine feminine. I will use my song deck at the end too. This is only a general reading, not a personal one, so it won't apply to all divine feminines. Please just take the cards that resonate and leave the ones that don't. Also, the genders may be reversed in this reading. Let's begin. What would the masculine like to say to you today, divine feminine? I have cursed my bloodline even further with my idiotic decisions. I do love you, divine feminine, even though my actions may look otherwise. I love you in my own twisted way. My ancestors got me out of your energy and your life because I wasn't doing the right thing by you. They granted you a spiritual divorce from me. Now you will receive the person who is truly meant for you, divine feminine. I know that you feel like I disrespected you, and I am sorry for doing that and making you feel that way. It is so painful to love someone from a distance and know that you are the one who ruined it, and that nothing you ever do will ever bring that person back. The Karmic was aware that you were sent to me from God to fix me, enlighten me, help me ascend, and basically assist me to turn my whole life around for the better. That's why she worked so hard to destroy this divine union. It's very sad, and I am so disappointed in both myself and her. I know the truth now because the illusion has been shattered. My communication suddenly changed, and that's what made you notice that something wasn't right and made you feel as though I was hiding things from you. I know that you have been keeping your energy all to yourself recently. I cannot believe that I am with someone who is an even bigger player than me. The Karmic is worse than me in so many different ways. I know what you are thinking. I deserve it. I have sabotaged the biggest blessings in my life. It is so sad. I don't know what is wrong with me. I have been crying over you. It has hit me like a ton of bricks that this is finally over. I have so much karmic debt. I am still paying it off. I have so much more to go through though. I have done the wrong thing by so many women in my life. This is why I keep accumulating more and more karmic debt. I have broken way too many hearts, and now it has come back to haunt me. You really have put me in my place, divine feminine. We are at different stages in our lives. I am stuck in a low vibration and have settled for that lifestyle. You, on the other hand, are reaching for the stars. I don't think the Karmic ever realized that her evil deeds would ever come back to her. She is not too bright. The Karmic wants to communicate with you so she can run me down and confide all of my secrets in you. She wants to badmouth me to you and get your sympathy and make you hate me. I doubt you would ever have anything to do with her, divine feminine. You are the angel and I was in devil energy. They say opposites attract, don't they? It must have been so humiliating when you discovered how two-faced I was with you. What else would the masculine like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine, you picked peace over drama and distance over disrespect. You appear to be so focused on work right now. I really don't like the thought of change. It seems too challenging at this point in my life. I was actually expecting you to come back arguing with me, being all jealous, and challenging me in some way. You did the exact opposite and moved on with your life with no conversation necessary. No woman has ever acted this way with me ever. It's strange the way we are in completely opposite energies right now. You are healing and working through the heartbreak, whilst I am over here dreaming of you at night, daydreaming of a future with you. I am wondering if it is too late to save what we once had. Could you find it in your heart to ever forgive me? I tried to keep secrets from you, but Spirit exposed what I was hiding from you to clearly see. I love the way that you have always been so grateful for everything that you have. How do you do that? I need to take a leaf from your book. Divine Feminine, how on earth did you get where you are today? You are aligned with your life purpose. You are healing your heart. You are manifesting. You have Spirit on your side. You are ascending at a rapid rate. You are attracting abundance. Somehow you have received peace of mind. I wouldn't have a clue where to start with any of it. You are so good with money, and I am the complete opposite. I know that I sold out my own counterpart. I am a disgrace. I am getting tired of playing the field. I know you probably don't believe me, but I really am. I gambled away what we had for someone who wasn't even worth it. I don't know what I was thinking. I listened to the wrong people as I couldn't really think for myself. Despite everything that you have been through in your life, you remain a positive, loving, and kind woman. I know that I was in and out of your life, love bombing you, then disappearing, then coming back again. It was too erratic and inconsistent for you. I have really been down on my luck lately. You are always 10 steps ahead of me, Divine Feminine. You are moving on with your life with grace and dignity. I do sex magic on people so that they fall for me immediately. Then I can get whatever I want out of them. I know that I made you feel used and even broke you when I hurt you the way that I did. I went against my blessing from God, which was you, and towards my downfall and my bad karma, which was the Karmic. I am sorry that I ghosted you, leaving you with no closure whatsoever. I know that I can't be with you now, but I am really having problems letting you go. This quote applies to you, Divine Feminine. Move on like you never knew them, because in reality, you didn't. I am aware that I did just too much when it came to you. I didn't respect you. I had no boundaries. I was jealous, greedy, and I lied to you and manipulated you. I know that you are destined for greatness, Divine Feminine. I was such a coward. Betrayal is the ultimate act of cowardice. It takes courage to be honest, but it takes no courage to deceive. If you saw me now, you wouldn't even recognize me, Divine Feminine. I self-destruct all the time. It comes from my hatred of self. You have done things for yourself which are certainly working out for you now. These include deciding to heal, telling your story, setting boundaries and honoring them, allowing yourself to outgrow things, and releasing people, places, and things that hurt you, including me. You are a chosen one, and I cannot believe that I rejected you. It all makes sense now why I am receiving such harsh karma. It's like this love triangle still exists inside of our house. You are the topic of conversations, arguments, and disagreements between the karmic and I, even though you have moved on and you are out of my life. It's crazy. Not only am I teaching the karmic lessons, I have also taught you valuable lessons. These include to love yourself, to always put yourself first, and to not fall for someone like me ever again. I regret every single bad thing I ever said about you to the karmic. Every single day without fail, your name is brought up in our house, Divine Feminine. She is so insecure and feels so threatened by you. What else would the masculine like to say to you? You got sick of me coming in and out of your life and running hot and cold with your emotions and playing with your heart. You could never be forgotten, DF, nor could you be replaced. Justice is being served. The divine is sentencing me. I am being punished for the situation that I put you in. I know now that it wasn't your job to fix me, change me, parent, or raise me. You wanted a partner, not a project. You thought that I was your person, but instead I was your most painful lesson. You are still trying to come to terms with how two people can simply have it all at one moment and the next be nothing more than strangers. Wherever I go, whatever I do, I keep seeing signs that remind me of you. These include number plates, repeat numbers and synchronicities, dreams, your name, clothes that you used to wear, even things that you like to eat and drink. It's like Spirit is giving me these signs so that I can never forget you. I am being haunted. It is driving me crazy, to be honest. You are currently in the Six of Wands energy and you have the Midas touch. You are succeeding and you've risen like a phoenix from the ashes. I hid so much behind my mask, including that I was a heavy drinker who took all sorts of drugs, who also had a terrible porn and sex addiction. I have had an ego death because I rejected you and expected you to return to me begging for my love. Instead, you wiped me and closed out the whole chapter between us. We were complete opposites in so many ways, weren't we? It was like the devil met the angel with us, wasn't it? I didn't want to lose you, but I didn't want to lose my karmic lifestyle either. I attracted a black widow into my life and turned down a divine being, you, for her. Nothing that I ever do will bring you back now again, will it, Divine Feminine? I want a seat at your table now, but I know that I am unworthy of it. I had a baby when you and I were apart. I didn't want you to find out about it. I am so mad that I cannot accompany you on your spiritual journey. I woke up way too late when it came to understanding exactly what my role was in this union. I have looked down on a lot of people throughout my life. I can't help judging everyone I come across. The Karmic is so money hungry. She does whatever she has to obtain it. You feel that in the past, because you didn't want to lose me, you lost yourself in the process. You were mistreated. You kept feeling unappreciated. You were undervalued. You were put last. You kept feeling unhappy. Then you woke up and realized that no man is worth suffering for at the expense of your happiness. No guy is worth tormenting yourself over for the sake of making him happy. Losing me was how you got yourself back, Divine Feminine. You have such a beautiful, sexy body. This Karmic broke us up in a past life too and followed us into this life to do exactly the same thing. You are both my blessing and my karma. After what you endured with me, you got closer to God and started praying more. You are done with trying to figure out if you will ever have a future with me, whether I will ever do the right thing by you, or if I will ever change and level up in order to be with you. Messages from the masculine today. I have been stalking you on whatever platforms you have, whether that be Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter. You know now that you don't have to settle for crumbs when you deserve the whole cake. I know that closing out that cycle with me was so difficult for you, Divine Feminine. It took a lot out of you. You had times when you would have felt sad, anxious, lonely, depressed, angry, alone, defeated, bothered, and bitter. Now that you've done it though, I imagine that you feel strong, empowered, fresh, free, and like you've turned over a new leaf. I know I treated you badly and made way too many mistakes. I was superficial, arrogant, judgmental, mean, cold and self-centered. I deceived you, I lied to you, I played games, I tried to trick you, and I ghosted you. I am angry that you are like a horse with blinkers on now. You are focused on what is right in front of you. You are not allowing any distractions to get in the way of your forward movement, your success, or your goals. I know that you probably think that this is a cop-out. However, I couldn't love you properly because I don't know what real love is. I wasn't brought up with it, and I have never had a healthy relationship. All I have ever known is toxicity. I didn't learn my lesson. I didn't recognize my mistakes. I never acknowledged my faults, and I never apologized to you, DF. You are a seer, Divine Feminine. You foresee the future. I am not going to lie. A part of me will always love you. You were never interested in a piece of my love. You wanted all of it or nothing. In the beginning, you were convinced that I was your emperor. You felt that I was a perfect energetic match for you. Now, though, you view me as a knight, possibly even a page. I feel that this quote applies to you, me, and the karmic. When a man is dealing with two women, he'll always stay with the one who has a weak mind, the karmic. The weak-minded one will think that she has won because she is with him. But the whole time, he is wishing he was with the strong woman, you. But he's too scared to be with the strong woman because he is weak too. I have completely wrecked my life by simply making one wrong choice, choosing her and not you. I never actually told you about the karmic situation I had going on. You discovered that truth on your own. You could not believe it, Divine Feminine. I was a fool to choose a lust-based connection over a true love connection. I am suffering now, though. Just understand that. Because I know now that true love is hard to find. I was broken and you tried to put the pieces together and fix me. What else would the masculine like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? I am so upset at myself right now. I am riddled with guilt about not making this right between us. I have a habit of leaving my exes and exploring my options, then returning back to them when I cannot find anything better. The karmic admires you. She has a crush on you. She has a fascination with you. And she idolizes you, Divine Feminine. Despite everything that has happened, I love you in my own crazy, messed up way. And I miss you dearly, Divine Feminine. You are the kind of woman who leaves an imprint on a man's heart, someone he could never forget if he tried. Prior to meeting you, I thought that sex was love. I let the wrong person go and I am devastated. I think that you have cut the energetic cord between us as I am struggling to feel your energy. I am aware that you are not hung up on me anymore, Divine Feminine. There are so many good men out there who have so much more to offer you than I did. You choose to avoid me because I messed with your head, I said things to upset you. You made me a priority, but you weren't mine. I never apologized properly, nor did I give you closure. You had sleepless nights over me and what I was up to behind your back. Your intuition kicked in and told you that something was fishy when it came to me. It felt too good to be true for you, DF, and that's because it was. The Karmic knows that she doesn't look as good as you. She doesn't have the money that you have. She doesn't have your brains. She doesn't nourish her body like you do. And she has no aspirations, goals, or ambition like you, Divine Feminine. I am possessive over you to this day. I don't want any other man talking to you, touching you, loving you, or lusting after you. You are still mine, Divine Feminine. What messages from the masculine today? I put you in a third party, even though you had no knowledge of it. Spirit jumped in and exposed this to you, dear. I wanted to offer you an open relationship, but I didn't know how to ask you, Divine Feminine. I didn't give you closure as I knew that I was going to come back at a later date. She and I both have so many holes in our auras from the drugs and the alcohol that we continue to put into our bodies. I tell friends and family that I am over you. However, deep down, I am definitely not. I know how many people have betrayed you in your life, Divine Feminine. And what did I do? Betray you just like the others did. I love to have third parties, affairs, hookups, and friends with benefits connections. You were blessed when you were born, and you have it all, Divine Feminine. Brains, a great body, a beautiful face, a big heart, and you are a kind, caring, loving lady. I get physically sick at the thought of you having sex with someone else. Spirit has upgraded your spiritual abilities, so never doubt your intuition. It is screaming at you at this time. You are a challenge for me because you are so smart. I couldn't manipulate you. You're also not desperate for love. You can take it or leave it. Only cowards ghost people. I really underestimated your strength. You are one tough cookie. The Karmic is receiving the backlash of the spell work that she sent to you. It is making her insane. You put so much of your love into me until you felt that you had nothing else to give. I know that you are an empath, a light worker, and that you are very gifted, Divine Feminine. I wasn't ready for a commitment. I wasn't ready to settle down. I broke the precious heart of a unique divine being. The The heartbreak that I caused you was horrific, I know. I drove a dagger straight through your heart. DF, I think of you, I miss you, I need you, I love you. I lost my Empress and settled for a Karmic. I'm a complete fool. I can't expect you to be there for me now that my life is going so bad. When yours wasn't going well, I ghosted you, backstabbed you, and attempted to replace you. But she is only a Karmic. She could never be an Empress. This is the lesson that I unfortunately learned way too late. I am infatuated and I have an unnatural, crazy obsession with you now, Divine Feminine. I couldn't handle the love that you were offering because I have never experienced anything like it before. I know that I shouldn't have left you hanging. You're becoming successful now because you took control back over your life. I am trying to let go of the Karmic. I have tapped out of this connection. You cut ties with me, then Spirit blessed you with a significant glow up. You never feel completely alone, as Spirit is always there right beside you, guiding you. My mind is telling me to stop loving you, however my heart can't let you go. What else would the masculine like to say to you, Divine Feminine? I thought that I could find your energy easily in someone else. I thought wrong. After the history of relationships that you have had, you want the next one to be authentic, equally yoked, healthy and based on truth, loyalty and kindness. I am trying to numb my pain with weed and alcohol. You love to watch tarot readings. They have helped you heal and confirmed your suspicions when it came to me. No woman has or ever will treat me the way that you did, Divine Feminine. I understand that the way I handled you was wrong. That doesn't mean that I no longer have feelings for you though. I truly do miss you and long for you. I have sexual demons from all of the third parties I have been with. Me rejecting you was for your own good. It was God's protection. You lost so much sleep in the past over me. Now you sleep like a baby. I took advantage of your forgiving heart, your loving nature, and your kindness. Now it feels as though you couldn't care less about me. Spirit is now your focus. The Karmic cannot stop comparing herself to you daily. It is getting really old. I stole your heart, your time, your affection, and your love. The things that you said to me are playing on repeat in my mind. Your words are torturing me. Every time you accused me of something that I was actually doing, I turned mean towards you. I thought that you would never ever find out about the cheating and the lies. I was so greedy. I should never have juggled you. I thought that you would never find out. I breadcrumbed you, kept you waiting, and played with your heart. I told the Karmic that I don't even know why I chose her in the first place. The Divine is blessing you for the suffering that you have endured at the hands of me. I will never ever understand why I hurt you and treated you so badly. I tried to confuse you and keep you blinded from my lifestyle. I had way too much to hide. I confided in the Karmic and told her all of the private things that you told me in confidence. I never had your back, Divine Feminine. After what I did to you, you had to step into your masculine energy. You can only depend on yourself to build your empire. I will never ever meet another woman who will give me unconditional love like you did. I completely destroyed the trust between us, and then you took off and elevated. What else would the masculine like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? I took you for one big ride on a roller coaster of emotions. You felt sad, angry, happy, excited, anxious, shocked, fearful, disgusted, joyful, surprised, shameful, and guilty. You had to get off that roller coaster for your sanity. You completely stick to yourself now, Divine Feminine. You love keeping your business private concerning your money, your health, your family, your career, your projects, and especially your love life. I was holding both you and your blessings back whilst I was in your life. Spirit was not about to reward you whilst I was there doing you dirty. It's no use crying over spilt milk now, is it, Divine Feminine? It's no use wasting time feeling sorry about the mistakes I made that can't be changed now. Having said that, I have cried over the loss of you. You were brought into my life to save me from myself. You did the inner work and deaded this whole third-party situation and started your life over again following Spirit's orders. I look at your Facebook regularly. I also reread our texts. The texts make me happy and sad at the same time. I prayed to God for a woman like you. I got you, DF, and then disposed of you like you meant nothing to me. I don't blame you for becoming guarded with me. I was too unreliable and inconsistent and childish. I want to return to you as a friend. I want to open up to you about everything that I have been going through with this Karmic. You now have trust issues with a lot of people due to what I put you through. You don't respect me and look up to me with admiration like you used to. In the past, you felt as though you were the only one putting in the time and effort to make things work between us. I acted as though you were inferior to me, Divine Feminine. God banished me out of your life to replace me with a high-level soulmate. If you haven't met this man yet, you are about to. When I met you, you stayed with me because at that stage you hadn't ascended spiritually. The heartbreak I caused you forced you to work on yourself in order to heal. You had to end the cycle with me to work on your projects, creative endeavors, and new ideas and goals. I was the one who was actually holding you back. One of my friends has feelings for you, Divine Feminine. I want to come back and make you an offer, but as you know, I have this toxic, jealous, envious, evil karmic who will be following not far behind me. I've tried really hard to find you in other people. However, it hasn't worked. I am really wondering right now what you are doing, who you are doing it with, and when you are doing it. If it's any consolation, Divine Feminine, it was love at first sight with you, and I have never ever stopped loving you, despite being with this karmic. What else would the masculine like to say to you? The karmic really did trick me. I just want you to be aware of that. She was cunning and she tricked me into putting spell work on my own divine partner. She did this by telling me that you were evil and that you were a dark witch, Divine Feminine. She essentially used me to attack both my divine partner and my divine union. I was lying and creating illusions for both you and the karmic. I have been binge watching tarot readings on YouTube regarding you, Divine Feminine. I wonder if it is too late to apologize to you, Divine Feminine. I tell my friends all of the time that I should have chosen you. I have been really depressed. I am so sick of this promiscuous karmic. I cannot believe I broke your heart for her. I am struggling to forgive myself. I thought I wanted all of that crazy sex, but now it has gotten old. My dream would be to abandon her and come back and have a monogamous relationship with you, Divine Feminine. Me rejecting you has actually made you successful. I am completely astonished. I miss everything about you. Your scent, your laugh, your face, your body, your jokes, just everything. Why do you have such a hold on me still? I want to know everything about you now. How is your family? How is work? How are your kids? But most importantly of all, how are you feeling about me now? You feel that I don't deserve any more of your healing energy. This is because I took it back to karmics and shared it with them. You put your foot down with me and I never saw it coming. You will compromise your blessings, stop your Dharma, and hinder your growth if you allow me to come back into your life. It's too late, isn't it? Too little, too late. I can't fathom why I intentionally hurt someone that I really did love. I guess